Greetings, everyone. I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 17 of our favorite guitar Riff-Masters of all time. We've got 30 days here in the month of April 2023. We have picked out and chosen our 30 favorite guitar players who deliver some absolutely sensational riffs. And again, we're going with those songs that have that guitar riff passage that starts off the song, possibly repeats itself throughout the track. And that's what you remember the most, right? They may have great vocal melodies and a cool chorus and all that sort of thing, and maybe a fantastic guitar solo or keyboard solo, whatever it might be, but it's that guitar riff that we always remember that sticks in here, right? And sticks in here. So today, as you can tell by the thumbnail and by the shirt I'm wearing, I have chosen Martin Lancelot Barr, one of the great guitarists of all time from Jethro Tull. He's been solo now for a number of years, but he and Ian Anderson wrote together some amazing guitar riffs throughout the career of Jethro Tull that Martin and his trusty either Gibson SG or Gibson Les Paul, he played some Strats later on. He plays with playing Paul Reed Smith guitars pretty exclusively in recent years, but back then he was mainly known as a Gibson guy. I think I've even seen him playing a Flying V or two here and there, but mostly Gibson Les Paul and Gibson SGs is what he used back in the day for those big, chunky, crunchy riffs that, excuse me, early in the morning. We mostly remember Jethro Tull for the flute of Ian Anderson, right? But I think the guitar work, the guitar riffs, the guitar licks are just as important to the music of Jethro Tull as those wonderful flute passages and melodies. So today we're going to center, as Tull is chewing on a bone behind me, you hear all these kind of cracks and pops and things. Hopefully she doesn't lose a tooth, because she's a little bit older and she's chewing the puppy's bone right now. Anyway, so we're going to start off with, and I try to generally do these kind of chronologically, not the most well-known. So the first riff is from their great third album called Benefit. The song is To Cry You a Song, which is one of the heavier tracks on this album. It's got this great kind of serpentine riff that goes through the song. Ascending, descending pattern. Very, very cool. Always one of my favorite riffs from Jethro Tull and Mr. Martin, and it's just a kick-ass one. And again, one of those songs that I think many hardcore Jethro Tull fans absolutely love, but a track that the band really never played live all that much, sadly, right? So, To Cry You a Song from Benefit is my first one. Number two, gotta have it, right? It is one of the great riffs of all time, and even though it's a song that I've heard a million times and it's never been one of my absolute favorite Jethro Tull songs. It is a killer song. It is a killer riff I'm talking about, of course. The title track, To Aqualon, down, bum, bum, down. I mean, just stops you in your tracks when you hear it. It's just so heavy, so chilling. Great lead-off riff that does get repeated throughout the song a few times from the great Aqualung album. Of course, the first track on the album. What better way to lead into your album than dun 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 dun, right? It's just so menacing and somewhat doomy, actually, right? For a otherwise a band that is well known for playing kind of hard rock and bluesy rock and folk rock and progressive rock and whatnot, right? So yeah, Aqualung has to be number two. Number three, again, a lot of other good choices, but perhaps my favorite of the three here is also one of my favorite Jethro Tull songs of all time, off of an album that has risen very, very high on my Jethro Tull favorite albums list. Over the years, I've generally said that Benefit and Thick as a Brick have vied for my favorite Jethro Tull albums for many decades now. In recent memory, like recent times, I should say, Minstrel in the Gallery is coming up there pretty high. And the title track to Minstrel in the Gallery contains a thunderous, thunderous riff. It's heavy. This is almost like Jethro Tull doing their kind of like proto-metal thing, but it's kind of got this medieval thing going on. You get the barrage, this like guitar solo at the beginning from Martin Barr, and then the little kind of almost like cowbelly type thing in the background. It's a total riff fest, this whole song. It's just absolutely awesome. I love the title track, The Minstrel in the Gallery, and quite frankly, there's a lot of other great riffs on this particular album. You know, Cold Winds of Valhalla's riffy, Baker Street Music's got a great riff to it as well. I mean, Black Satin, it's just great stuff on this album. So, there's many others. I almost picked Something on the Move from the Stormwatch album, which I think is a terrific riff as well. There's so many other good ones. From Martin Barre, but those are the three I'm picking. So again, you got Minstrel in the Gallery, Aqualung, and To Cry You a Song. Those are my favorite riffs from Mr. Martin Barre. Let us know what your three favorite riffs are from Martin if you want to play along with my pick. Otherwise, let's hear your pick for today, your guitar riff master of the day, and your three favorite riffs from that particular person. And visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. We also have the links down below to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page where you can get all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility stuff. So thanks for watching, everybody. Tune in this week. We've got tomorrow, Tuesday, of course, we have In the Prog Seat. It's album study day. We're going to be talking about and dissecting a album from Rush called Grace Under Pressure. That's the album study of the day, so that is coming up tomorrow. We've got Wednesday, new album review day. We should have for you the new review of the new Metallica, the review of the new Crown Lands. Maybe if I can squeeze in the Golden Grass, I'll do that as well. Those are the three kind of high-profile ones I've got coming on this week and next week. I got a whole bunch of other things too. And then what else we have this week? We've got, of course, Friday morning at the Funhouse with Martin Popoff on Friday, and then the UK Connection on Saturday, and then Sundays ranking the albums. Chris Allo and myself will be ranking the catalog of Danzig. That's coming up on Sunday. So lots happening here on the channel this week. Stay tuned for all of it, and we'll see you real soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo. Have a good one. Bye-bye.